Let's talk about the Minnesota Timberwolves. Coach Tibbs appears to be bringing his old Bulls players back together. We talked about that this week, of course, when they signed Luol Deng, 1 year, $2.4 million. So, is Joakim Noah next? Quote, this is from Tom Thibodeau. You are familiar with them. They're familiar with you. I'm not the only person who's ever coached Luol, Coach Derrick, Coach Jimmy, or Coach Taj. All 4 of these guys have had other suitors. You talk to them and tell them how they'll fit in, and then they have to make a decision about whether they want to come or not. So I guess first we're going to talk about this. Does his reasoning seem fine for you? I mean, I said earlier this week, it's fun. It's fun to be talking about the TimberBulls. I actually don't think Deng is a crazy signing for them.
No,
it makes sense.
He fits a need. They need a stretch four, a guy who can be a little versatile and all that. But I think the other thing is we got to understand Tibbs is trying to put his culture in this organization, and it hasn't worked fully, right? So it's hard for a coach or even a general manager to do that. Just say, I want y'all to be like this. The way it gets enforced, and Paul, you know this, the players got to do that. And that's why you get...
Absolutely. It's all on your leadership within the locker room. I mean, the coach can only say so much. And it gets to a point to where, you know, players start tuning out the coach if they see that it doesn't work, it doesn't work. Not that I'm saying that about Tibbs, but the players create the culture. And when you bring in those players who have strong presence in the locker room that people respect and listen to, then, you know, they buy into what the coach is telling them.
Yeah,
So.
I mean, look, I jumped the gun a little bit here because when this news story flashed across the screen this morning, the Knicks and Joakim Noah are still expected to part ways before training camp. We've had Woj and Ian Begley reported it last month. The New York Times' Mark Stein has added that the Wolves have no plans to pursue Noah. The Athletic was talking about the parting this morning again.
The workout tape. I didn't see him miss.
Yeah, remember?
He's making everything.
He didn't miss everything. He makes everything. It's amazing.
This is what
Do
I'll
you
say.
buy, though, that the Wolves have no interest in him?
Because they don't have a need. Again, they're set at center, and he's not versatile enough to say, oh, well, he could play a little 4 as well. He's a center. I'll tell you a team that actually could use him. The Lakers.
I was gonna.
Like, they don't have any size, so I'm not one of these people that.
But then again, we're talking about the culture again.
Yeah.
It wouldn't be about he playing this many minutes or that. It's about developing that culture, and that's the reasoning that maybe Tibbs will want to bring him in.
But I think if you're Noah, you haven't played for so long. You want to show the world. No, I still got it. I can still play. I can still contribute. He's not ready to be.
He doesn't want to be in that situation.
Yeah, he doesn't want to be Udonis Haslem. No offense to Udonis Haslem, but like Udonis Haslem is that guy now. I'm on the bench. I'm here to keep the culture and all that. Yeah. Noah wants to show, look, I can still play. And so, to me, the Lakers actually not that far-fetched or a crazy scenario because, you know, like you said, locker room guy, great competitor, but also they need size. They don't have a lot of size.
A question mark, though. We don't really know what Noah is anymore for the Lakers that have a whole bunch of question marks.
We just saw the tape. What are you talking about? He's out here shooting threes. He's dunking in the swimming pool. What more do you want?
I saw the tape of Paul, so, you know, maybe.
Paul, hey, Lakers, he's from here. Right? You don't even have to pay moving costs.
Oh, boy. We will see where Noah lands if, indeed, he does part ways with the Knicks.